Hi guys, welcome to Karen's Corner. Arteza sent me a few more products. Every now and then they ask me, are there some products you would like to review for us? And then they send it to me for free, which is really nice. And I can use it in a video and try them out and see if I like them. There are some products that I absolutely love, like the brush markers. I use them a lot. And also the new alcohol markers I want to try out a bit more. And anyway, I wanted to try out the paint pens because I have loads of trouble with paint pens. I do have Posca pens and I do have the paint pen by Dilutions and some other pens. And especially the white is really hard to use. So I do want to use Dilutions paint for the background because I do have Arteza paint, but that's probably gonna work really nice together. And I always have trouble getting especially white paint on dilution backgrounds if you just, you know, start working and just go on working, because if you wait a day and let it dry thoroughly, then usually the pen works. But I don't have patience to wait a day. I want to keep working. So I want to try these out on this background. I thought I'd use brown or maybe dark blue because I don't have black. I wanted to use black, but I don't have that. So I thought I could use this little book. I lost it when I was decluttering. Sometimes you declutter and you put stuff somewhere and then you just lose it. And I found it again. And I did make this a while back. I made a video about it. And it's a little junk journal. I got this book when I bought some manga and they gave this to me. And I thought, well, that's nice. What do I do with it? Do I throw it in the trash? I thought, no, let's make a junk journal out of it. So that's what I did, and I already made these 2 pages. I like them. So now I want something totally different. I want a dark background. I'm not sure if we're gonna do 1 or 2 pages. And I found a really colorful face in here. This is a really awesome little book. I bought this when we were in the UK, and it's hairstyles only. And then you have loads of stunning ideas, and I found one. Oh, I love this one as well. I want to use this one with purples one day, but what did I... Oh, this one. That's amazing. So I thought, let's use this pretty lady. Okay. Look at her. That's gorgeous. And I want to put her on here and make this dark and just doodle a bit. And I'm not really good at doodling, guys. In fact, I'm really bad at it. So let's have some fun. So I'm gonna start with fussy cutting her because that's not gonna be that hard. Oh, I think I'm gonna use brown because she's got brown in her shirt, or maybe this one. Or both. I'm not sure yet. Okay. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Do I do the whole page? Or just this part? That's the question. Because if I do everything, what do I doodle over here? I think I like the quote that Diane wrote in... Diane Reevely wrote a quote. Well, that's difficult to say. In an art journal when I did a workshop. And I asked her for her autograph, and she wrote, "Live your life in color." And I really like that with this pretty lady. So that might be a nice quote to use, but do I write it over here? If I only do this, I have hardly any room to write it. So shall I just do 2 pages? I'm not really sure. I'm just gonna start with the background. And I can always do something else on this page if I think it'll be too much, because that's a lot of doodling, and like I said, I'm not really good at it and not really a doodle fan. Okay, so I've got Dilutions paint, and it's called Pomegranate Seed, and this is a bit more it's not completely brown, it has lots of red in it, and oh, of course this isn't gonna cover everything. Well, maybe I should do 2 layers because you still see what's going on underneath it. And I'm just gonna dry this. Well, I don't think it's completely dry, but dry enough. So let's go over it with a bit of brown. Let's see what that does. Oh, this needs to be stirred as well. It's light brown. There is no darker brown, but you don't even see the background. Well, I think some of the background is still wet. This is too light, isn't it? Okay, I might just go over it with the pomegranate again. Because I do love that color, so let's just see if I can mix it up a bit. So, like this. Okay, it's either brown or this color. Okay, that's not what I meant. Well, is it nice? That's the question. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. So it's gonna be an in-between color. Well, I think it's dry. Almost. So let me see. Oh, this is gorgeous. She looks really nice on here. I am going to put her a little bit over the edge and then cut that part off, because I didn't do this little part, so I could hold my finger on here. But this isn't completely straight, which is weird because it was the bottom of the page. Oh no, it wasn't. That was a green border around it. Oh, words are difficult today. So I am going to use, I think, a glue stick and maybe a bit of this strong glue. This is a new one. Let's see if this one... Oh, I always find it very difficult to use this stuff. I don't like how you get wrinkles. That's why I wanted to use this glue, so you don't get those wrinkles. But you do get the wrinkles. Oh well. Maybe I'm just not really good with glue. You think so? Oh well, I don't like the wrinkles, guys, but well, it's on here now, so she's a bit wrinkly. Sorry, lovely lady. And this happens. Oh my gosh, I'm not good with glue. I don't like glue. Never have. Probably never will. Look at it. What's the use? You know what? I'm gonna use this stuff. Guys, I would love to know which glue you always use, because this happens to me a lot. And you know by now I'm not really good with glue. But I did use Pritz. I'm not sure if you have it where you live, Pritz glue stick. But I always smear it off the edge, and then it's even worse. Well, you can see me using this stick and it doesn't work. What is going on? Oh well, I don't think I'm just not good with glue. I don't think it's gonna even matter what kind of glue I use. It's always a problem. I do love my double-sided tape. But sometimes after a while that tape just eats through the paper. I think after a year you can see the tape coming through. Oh well. And I do like my stuff to be really nice to look at a year later on. Well, this is okay, so I'm gonna do the other side of her head. Okay, I think this is okay. You're okay, sweetie. You're on here and you look great. So I'm gonna leave the glue to dry a bit and then I'm gonna just cut that to size. So now for the pens, the paint pens. Where are they? Over here. Oh boy. There are loads of colors. Oh my goodness. So I opened the white one, I think. Yeah, I did open this one. I didn't open the rest. So I'm not gonna go for grey and probably not for black or the browns, because I already have dark backgrounds. Let's just take these out for a second. I want to go for brighter colors. So, well, let's... Ooh, this is bright. They do love their neon yellow. Do they have names on it or numbers? No, they don't. So they might correspond with other colors, like the brush markers. but I'm not sure because there's no number on here. But I don't think you need a number on paint markers. You have just this much and you can use these. I'm not going to use this one. This is 2. So I'm going to start with yellow. So first let's just take off the the plastic, which is always fun. Ah, here we go. Just turn it a little. So it has over here, it says, it's an American company. It says shake, pump 3 times. So you need to hold it up like this and pump the nib 3 times. Then push and write. Well, let's just do that then. So shake. Shake. Baby shake. I never know how long to shake this. So then I open it. I push it 3 times. A 1, a 2, a 3. You could hear something opening when I pushed it the first time. And then just push it down. So normally you feel like you need to push it down a few times. But I don't think it doesn't say... Oh, no, now push up and down, I think. I'm not sure. So I know with the paint pens by... Oh, look, here it is. By Dilutions, you need to push it down and keep it down until the paint comes through. But I'm not sure if you need to do that over here. Well, the paint came through. So what am I going to do? I don't know. I might start with a border. Oh my gosh, I have no idea. Over here I'm gonna start with a border. Ooh. This is still a bit wet. It feels a bit weird. Oh, I'm just gonna go over it. It does smell. Poof. Kanonnen. And I'm not very good with smells and I already have a little bit of a headache. So do this in a well ventilated room, guys. And don't do this when you have a headache. Oh well. It doesn't smell really... It isn't a smell you think, ew. Yeah, it is a paint smell, but... Okay. Let's see how it colors in. It takes up, as you can see, a little bit of this paint, but that might be because it's still a bit wet. So that's probably... Oh, it takes up a lot of the... Okay. I think I need to clean this. So should I wait longer? Because it picks up the paint. Did not expect that. So let's just do a bit more. Okay. I don't know what to do about that. I could leave this to dry a bit longer or clean my nib in between. As you can see, I pick up the... What is it? Red, Bordeaux red paint. That's not what I want. It starts out really yellow and I like that, but then it turns into a bit of orange because the red comes through. So maybe I need to do 2 layers. See the difference in color? I'm not sure if you can see it. So the new part that I just did was really yellow and the rest is yellow and Bordeaux red because that's the background. Well, I can always try to go over it in a little while with a second layer, see what that does. Okay, I need to clean this really thoroughly now. I'm just going to get some black paper and see how this works on just black paper, not painted paper. Just a sec. So I've got some normal black paper and I've got some black paper that's coated. So let's see what this does on black paper. Ha. Okay. That's not the best. Oh, this is way better. So this works very well on coated paper or painted paper. Maybe I should just push it down a bit more. But on black paper, I think but all these pens do, it vanishes. Do you have that too? Look at it, it's just not a bright yellow. So I think this will be nice. What does it say actually on the box? You can use this on suitable for surfaces including paper, glass, metal, wood, plastic, vinyl, rubber, stone, well, and so on and so on. Concrete, leather. So I think this works better on a smooth surface than on just paper. I mean it works on paper, but it's not really very special. Oh my gosh, there's paint everywhere now. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna try it out a bit more with a different color. So I'm going to try pink. Do I want pink? No, I want orange. Oh wait, first open it. Then shake it. Then you need to push this down, and you can just feel it 3 times. You can just feel it break through something, a seal or something, and just push it down. Now I'm not sure if you need to do this, so pump it a bit or just push it down. Maybe it doesn't matter. It just says push, but I think like this. Here the paint comes. Look, on paper this is awesome. So let's see what this does on black paper. It vanishes, okay. And on this paper, it's awesome. It needs something coated, so I don't think it's really nice for just paper, but paper with a coat on it, or, you know, smooth surfaces, I think it's really nice. I need a new paper for the background, because the rest is already wet and stuff. So what do I do over here? Just this. A little bit boring. Just checkers, you call that checkers? I'm not sure. This color really works well. So let's see how it, when you color it in. I think the yellow is of course a very light color. So I think that would pick up other color more easily, because, well, this one does as well a little bit. Okay, so let's just forget for a minute that it picks up this paint, because I think I need to dry this longer. So that's my own fault. But other than that, it's really nice. And because it mixes with the background, it's not as bright as I would have liked it to be. But again, you probably need to wait. Oh well. So let's do this part also. And I'd like to work in circular motions. Then if you do circular motions, I don't know, you color it in way better than when you use stripes. I'm not sure if you can see it. This is a bit streaky, and this colors in way better. So that's what I like to do. But with the yellow, I wasn't sure, because I'm picking up the background as well. What I do like about Arteza supplies is that the caps go on so easily. I used the alcohol markers, the Everblends, and usually with alcohol markers, oh boy, I can even show you if I have one. I do have this pen. Sometimes it takes a lot of effort to take the cap off. I have that a lot, especially with alcohol markers, and probably, no, this one I do. So these are Stampin' Up markers, and they're tough to put the cap on and to take them off. You just need to use a lot of force. And these caps of all the products I have until now are easy to take off and put on. Maybe you don't care, but for people who have trouble with their hands every now and then, that's a little plus. Look at her. So I'm just gonna doodle a bit, guys. So I'm just gonna do these borders, or at least this, because I'm not, is this dry yet? There was already yellow on my finger. It's almost dry, but that, again, it can be the background, so I'm just gonna figure something out and speed it up a little. And then I need to write something, and my handwriting isn't, yeah. Let's just say people think I can do, what's it called? Steno? You know, shorthand? But that's just my handwriting. So that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna shake it real well, because the trouble with all these, actually the trouble I have with the loads of paint pens, is that they work best on smooth surfaces, as you saw, but when you try to color it in, you get these streaks. So you color some color, you put some paint from the paint pen on it, but then when you go over it again, you just take it off again. If you know what I mean. So you get these really weird stripes and circles, and maybe I need to get more paint out of this pen. Let's just push it down a bit more. I do like the fact that the color over here is really dark, but over here it's way brighter. So now I get loads of paint out of it. So maybe that's just it. Oh, wait. This works better. Maybe I should have pushed it down a bit more, so now there's loads of paint. Can I go over this again, or will I? Won't. Maybe that won't work. Let's just try to go over it again. Yeah, that's just it. Well, it wasn't completely dry yet, but that's it, guys. You need to push a bit more paint out of it, and then it colors in way better. So let's first try the white. Where was it? I already had that opened somewhere. Oh. Oh. Oh, no, I didn't use it. So push it 1, 2, 3 times. I thought I had tried the white. And then just push it down until the paint comes out. And so really, really make sure that the paint comes out. So I can already, here it already is, the white paint. But I want loads of it. So let's just make sure there's a puddle of paint. Ah, well, there is. It just went straight through the paper. Oh boy. Why do I always mess up these things? Well, we've got this over here now. Oh well. It works. Okay. So I hope this is gonna work, because what I want to do is just go around. Ooh. Okay. This works. I wanted to say go around her with a little stitch. This is awesome. Normally white paint just doesn't really work. This one does. Look at it. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. So let's get some more paint. Oh, this is really nice. So let's hope it doesn't pick up the background color. Don't say stuff like that, Karen, because then it happens. Awesome! Oh my gosh, I love this. This is amazing, and there's still no pink on the nib, so that's good. So what else do I do? I like it! So I might just go in with a white dot over here. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. The only marker that was this good, because the Posca pen, it never works for me. There is one, and that's this real cheap paint marker. It has no brand name. I bought it at that cheap store, The Action, which is like a dollar store or so. And it works really well, but it has a huge nib, twice as big as this one, so you can't really do stuff like this with it. But this is amazing. Oh, I love it. So I'm gonna do a little stripe over here. Look at it. Okay, I'm loving this. Okay, so this I'm not coloring. Oh wait, is this still wet? Oops. I'm not coloring a whole I want to say it in Dutch. So I'm not coloring a big surface with it. I'm just doing stripes, and that works really well. Oh my gosh, I love this. So what do I do next? Let me know, because like I said, I'm not really good at doodling. Now I feel I don't want to do too much. Let me think. Wait, I'm gonna do a different color first. Red. I'm gonna use red or pink? Red. Okay, so I want to try this color out. See if it is really, really neon, or if it's okay, because I need to write the Live Your Life in Color quote. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it in different colors or just one. maybe just one. So let's just do it with this color. So, oh, I'm just gonna do it. This one isn't as neo as I thought, but that might be because the background is a bit dark. I wish it was a bit more bright, so maybe I should go over it again. Does that work, or do you just take it off again? Maybe I need a bit more paint. Question is, can I do this? So it's better if you go over it again. So as you can see, I don't have the best handwriting, but oh well, who cares? Oh, here we go. This is what we need. You just need to put enough paint in the nib. So just don't be too hasty, as I am. Look at that. Now this is what we need. Okay, awesome. The color really pops out. I'm not sure what it's gonna look like when it's dry. So now I'm really just gonna speed everything up and just start doing stuff. I want some green. The greens aren't that bright. See that? So I think I'm gonna try this one. Whew, okay guys, the fumes make me very happy at the moment. I need to do something about that. I'm gonna go over some spots with white. So when I was doing this, I found out over here it's quite nice, and then the paint really started to flow and it gets better. So you need to maybe scribble a bit on some paper until there's really lots of ink coming out, and then it's really awesome. So over here I'm gonna do this. So I'm just gonna come in with some white accents. I really love this. So I'll probably speed that up again because, well, it's just, oh, they do blend because I'm going over the red with white and it turns pink. So yeah, they do blend, guys. So let's clean the nozzle, the nib. Okay guys, I really like this, but I'm not satisfied with this part. It's just too much. I told you I'm not really good at doodling, and yeah, this just didn't work out and I have too many dots over here. If this was gone, I would like it. So I thought maybe I could use one of these. And that's really nice, but I think it needs to be a bit bigger, and so you know what, I'm gonna try to draw one myself. I just don't know what I want her to say because I already have a quote. Ha! I'm gonna use purple for that and make sure there's lots of paint coming out. So that's what I found out about these things. So you don't be satisfied with this yet, just make sure there's lots of paint coming out. So as you can see, I'm not really good with really nice smooth lines. I go, look at this, I mean, I'm not good at it. It's just as simple as that, but look at it. So am I going to write something in it, or am I just going to have it say, I don't know, because I already have a quote. Let's just use the yellow and have it say what? A smiley face? No. That? There's still some red on here. So let's just push out the yellow. Just high. Ooh. So this thing picked up a lot of the red from the background. It's actually only the yellow. The other colors didn't do that. It's just with the red, the white just keeps blending with red. So that didn't work. So this is not as yellow as I want it to be. But oh well. So let's just cut this. It's a bit too big, but oh, she looks really happy. If I make this just a little bit smaller, it'll be okay. So can I do that like this, or is this not gonna work and maybe I should just make a smaller one? So let me see over here. I am going to fold this because there's a fold in here. So let's do it with some glue. And well guys, normally I wouldn't make a page like this because it is like most of my pages a bit too busy, but even for me this is a bit too much. But I was just trying out things, so it was going well over here, and then this part I don't really know. But oh well, it happened. It's what I have, and it is what it is. Let's just fold this. Oh, well, that's... Oh boy, it doesn't work. I'm not very happy. Oh boy. This is better. Oh well. It makes it a little bit better, but it's still a weird page. And like I said, I wouldn't... This part, if you just think this part away, I really do like it. It's... Yeah, you're right, it's a bit too busy. But oh well, it is what it is. Can I tone it down by... I might make it worse now, but going over it with purple? Oh, I can. So let's do that a little bit. Look at it. Okay. Ooh. When you open the pens, I always like to turn the plastic. Make sure that it's not, yeah, how you say that? Wait, I need to think what I'm doing. So I unscrewed it. Haha, that's what I was looking for. Okay. That makes it just a little bit better. It's still very busy, but this is about what I wanted. I like it. What do you think? Okay, you need to make sure it's dry when you go over it with your hands. That's it, guys. I think it's a bit better now. It's still a very busy page, I know, but I really do like the markers, so you need to make sure the background is dry. That's true, but that's true with all of these markers. You really need to make sure you, when you pump the paint down, if that's how you can say that there's lots of paint. So don't be satisfied when there's just a little bit of color coming out. Just keep going until you got lots of color. And then you get the difference between this one, I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, and this one. Because here I had just a bit of color and here it really started to flow. And then actually these are the best paint markers I've used. But also on paper, yeah, I'm not really sure. And what all paint markers do is you get, you know, you go over it and there's just in the middle, like there's just, you take it off again immediately, if you know what I mean. But when you go over it again, like this blue, with loads of paint, look at it. I mean, that looks awesome. The yellow, on the other hand, mwah. So, but like I said, this one picked up the paint that's underneath, and that's actually only the yellow that does that. But I like it, and I could go over here with white, no problem. When I go over red, it just mixes a bit. So you have to try it out. But all in all, I'm really satisfied with these markers. And I know I made a way too busy page with this, but I really do like it. For someone who can't doodle, who doesn't like to doodle, and I think it's a really nice page. It was really fun to try it out. So thanks Arteza for sending me these markers. And guys, I also have affiliate links in the description box down below. So if you would like to try these, or something else by Arteza, you can go down to my affiliate link if you like. Then you can purchase something from the Arteza site, and if you use my link, I get a little percentage, which is really nice, and I do appreciate you using it. And also there is, of course, a coupon code where you get 10% off, and it's valid for about a month, I think. So that's really nice. So thank you, Arteza, for that as well. And I would love to know what you think. And yes, I know it's busy. But for my first doodling page, not everyone can doodle as nice as Diane Reevely, I know. But, well, some parts are really nice. I do love the borders and this part, but this is just a bit too much. Oh well, I'm learning, but I do love this little lady. So let me know what you think about the page. You know I would love it if you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And all that's left to say is, groetjes from Holland. Greetings from Holland. Bye. Okay guys, I'm not really satisfied with how busy this is. So I'm gonna make it even more busy. And that might just make it okay or make it even worse. We'll find out. So I thought I'd just put some more purple dots over here. So this isn't just busy, but this part as well. We'll find out. Let's just do it and see if it works. I really love this color. Because it's almost the same. Well, it's not the same as the background, but a bit that color. It is busy, but not really. Well, yeah, it is too busy. But I think now this part is all too busy. And then it's just a busy page. What do you think? Is this better? So these dots are a bit smaller, but there are lots of dots. I'm just gonna do a few of these. I just think it's too much. Oh boy. I do like it better. Maybe I'm just gonna do them all. Okay, now I like it. Now I think this is very busy. This is better. It's still a very, very busy page, but I like it way better. So now, bye.